How to find your lost Android phone. Worried about misplacing your phone or, worse yet, having it stolen? Ease your fears and set up a tracking system before your worst-case scenario strikes. You'll get the best results if your phone is connected to a Wi-Fi signal, but GPS and mobile networks will still manage to pinpoint a fairly accurate location. You must also have a Google account for virtually all of the tracking services available, whether they are built-in or downloaded. Most Android phones now come with Find My Device built right in. This service automatically tracks your phone's location. So if it ever goes missing, you can hop on your laptop or a friend's phone and find its last known location. Ring your phone if it's nearby. Or lock and/or erase your phone if you fear it has been stolen. The most important thing you can do is make sure your phone is set up to be found before it goes missing. Otherwise, you're basically on your own. An important point to note here is that you should always have your phone's IMEI and serial numbers handy. You can easily find your phone's IMEI number by dialing 06 from your phone's dialer. The IMEI number is a unique identifier, and is what your phone uses to register to cell towers. You can get your phone's serial number from the settings. Go to Settings to About Phone and you should see the serial number. Having this information is useful particularly if your phone is stolen and you need to register a complaint with the police. Let's get back to Google's built-in utility. You'll be signed in to Find My Device as soon as you set up your phone. But there are a few times when things don't work the way they're meant to. In such a scenario, all you need to do is download the Find My Device app from the Play Store and sign in with your Google account. Once you do so, it will stay active on your device, and you'll be able to use it to locate your phone remotely. Should you happen to lose your phone, you can locate its whereabouts by logging into your Google account from any computer or even from another phone. Just launch any web browser. Navigate to android.com/find. And enter your email address and password if you're not signed into your Google account on that device. If you have two-step verification set up on your Google account, and you most certainly should, you'll need to complete that as well. You can play a sound so that it makes noise, even if you had it on silent. This feature is helpful if the map indicates that the phone is within earshot and you simply can't see it. You can secure your device so that the finder can't access your home screen. This feature is most helpful if your phone wasn't previously secured with a passcode or a fingerprint sensor. You can erase your phone. This is the best option if you know for certain that you aren't likely to retrieve your phone. If you are trying to locate your phone with Find My Device and it doesn't seem to be working, the most likely cause is that your phone is not currently connected to Wi-Fi or an available network. In this case, it's important to keep trying. The moment your phone does make that connection, it will appear on the map. For a more detailed explainer on how Find My Device works, hit the link below. If you want to download a tracking app for fear of a missing phone crisis, there are a number of options to choose from, and we're highlighting some choice picks for you further below. But first, let's see how you can find your phone inside your house via Google Home. It's embarrassingly easy to lose your phone by putting it down somewhere in your house and forgetting where you left it. This can be frustrating if it's time to leave for work or some other appointment and you're frantically scrambling around your home looking for it. If you own a Google Home speaker, you can use Google Assistant to help find your phone. Your Android phone must be logged into the same Google account as your Google Home speaker. You must have linked your Google account and voice to your Google Home via the Home app. And your phone must be turned on and connected to the internet either via mobile data or Wi-Fi. You will also need to have Find My Device turned on, which you should absolutely activate for any Android phone you're using, as long as your phone is still on and connected to the internet. All you need to do is say, "Okay Google, find my phone," and Google will confirm which device you want to find and then turn the ringer on, even if you have your phone set to silent. With Google Home's multi-user support, everyone in your home can use Google Home to find their phones if they're lost as long as they've linked their Google accounts to Google Home using Voice Match. While Google's built-in option is definitely your best bet, there are some third-party options you might want to consider. We've broken down the best third-party apps for finding your phone below. The Family Locator app by Life360 is essentially a GPS tracker for phones but is especially useful for families with multiple phones in use. Your family members become a circle, the app's name for a closed group of people who consent to have their phones tracked in real time. Your family members will appear on live maps within the app as little icons so that you can see where everyone is at any given moment. The app also allows you to chat with people in your circle or broadcast a meeting time and location. And, of course, if a phone from within your circle is ever lost or stolen, the app will track it on the map. The Prey anti-theft app is impressive in that 3 different devices can be protected through one download. You'll have the ability to sound an alarm from your missing phone, take screenshots if it's in use, and lock down the device the moment you realize it's missing. Once you've downloaded the app, it will walk you through a series of tutorials to show you how to use your Prey account to track your phone. The app itself is free and doesn't require additional purchases in order to access the high-end features. Lost Android will allow you to have remote access to your missing phone via their website. Here, you'll be able to erase sensitive information if you fear that your phone may never be returned, or send messages to your phone in the hopes of someone finding and returning it. Additionally, you can choose to remotely forward any calls you may be missing to another number and record a running list of any calls or messages made or photos taken with your phone. The basic features of the Where's My Droid app allow you to ring your phone if you misplace it, locate it via GPS on Google Maps, and use a passcode to prevent unauthorized changes to apps on your Android phone. Stealth mode also prevents anyone who finds your phone from seeing your incoming text messages. Instead, they'll see a customizable attention word that alerts them of the phone's lost or stolen status. The Pro version of the app, which you pay to use, lets you remotely wipe data from your phone, use a landline to access your phone, and remotely lock the device, because Google has removed some of the core SMS features that the developers used. We'll be linking directly to the Where's My Droid website where you can download a legacy version of the app that still works as advertised. Google's phone location tools are your best bet, as long as you've gone through the process of setting things up ahead of time. Really, this should be something you set up on any device you care about or that will have sensitive data stored on it. Especially with how easy Google has made it to locate your device should you lose it. Of course, one of the benefits of Android is having the freedom to customize your experience as you see fit. If for whatever reason Google's offering just doesn't cut it for you, you should consider the third-party options we've highlighted above, as they include some clever features that might give you some added peace of mind if your device goes missing. If your phone is stolen or found and it's then factory reset, you will not be able to rely on any apps or services to find it. A factory reset will wipe out any of the original data, accounts, or passwords that are needed to remotely find your Android phone. Then you'll have to use the nuclear option of blocking it with its IMEI number. Doing so will at least make sure that no one else will be able to register the phone on cell networks. You should contact the police as soon as possible once your phone goes missing, and furnish its IMEI number. You'll also need to do the same with your carrier or service provider, and it will be added to a blacklist. There are services like Stolen Phone Checker in the US and Device Check in Canada that let you key in an IMEI and see if that particular device has been reported as lost or stolen. There's also IMEI 24, which has a global database. As always, exercise caution when retrieving a lost or stolen phone. If you have any worries about your phone being lost or stolen, it's best to set up and test your preferred tracking system as soon as you buy it and contact the police. It can be a bit of extra front-end work to register some apps, but it will be more work trying to locate a missing phone if no safety nets are in place at all. Every week, the Android Central podcast brings you the latest tech news, analysis and hot takes, with familiar co-hosts and special guests. Samsung's new bean-shaped Galaxy Buds Live wireless earbuds have scored 8/10 on IFIX's repairability scale, thanks to an easy opening procedure and easily replaceable batteries. There are so many great Android phones to buy, so it can be tough to know which one to buy. These are the best of the best at each price point. The Pixel 4a is coming on August 20th, and we're rounding up all the reasons to be excited about this incredible budget handset. Why would you want to plug in your phone every single time you set it down to charge when wireless charging is as widely available? These are the wireless chargers that you can trust to get you charged up consistently and stylishly. No spam. We promise. You can unsubscribe at any time and we'll never share your details without your permission. Text source, AndroidCentral.com.